Here's the first test. The answer, oh, look at that!
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go.
She's been the inspiration behind it. 26 for creativity, 24 for performance, but this has got the look of a quick soapbox. And it's already picking up speed at the top, going into the Lido, and it's flying through there. Harrison's got this moving. Look how quick they were there through the Lido. They hardly touched the second ramp, and they just got quicker and quicker and quicker from that point on. 33 miles an hour, wow, that's set the benchmark today. That's very fast through there, over the Sizzler. This is gonna be some time. The dramatic AQUATIC has been quick, it's been dramatic, and it's 31.55. It was smooth, it was always straight, and very, very aerodynamic over the Sizzler. And a spectacular finish at the end as well for dramatic AQUATIC. And there is the giant replica of Danny's smiling mouth. Shane, the team captain, is a refrigeration engineer, and today he's got the job of being the pilot. 31 for the performance, and the Lido facing Shane and Danny's dentures. And he's through there. He's wet through, but he's through there. And the soapbox continues to smile. There's Lolly Drop. There you can see, going for the back brake, because he wants to spin it. He's just trying to find out where that is. Early preparation before the Lido. 28 miles an hour, that's good. Grand Slammer, no problem. Keep it together, keep the speed up, keep it rolling. The chicane and then the Sizzler. Lots of air over the Sizzler. What's the time looking like? He's going for the break to try the spectacular finish, and there it is. 37.96. It's a good run. There he goes over the Sizzler. Having the time of their lives here at Ali Pali. And off go Pokemon. Go-Kart. 26 for the performance. It's a very strange steering mechanism that they've got here. Concentration for Jack over the Lido. He knows he can't be too quick because he's going to really wrestle with the bar if he starts to lose it. Look at it leaning. The front wheel's in the air. The back wheels have completely gone. The front wheel's in the air there, look. And then over Lolly Drop, and the back wheel just completely folded the wrong way. It was pretty much doomed to failure from that point on, and the jump itself just exacerbated the problem.
Will they be able to batter their way down the course? Down we go. It's a good start, plenty of power in the push-off, which gives them a lot of momentum as they take on Mind the Gap. And straight over there go, does my scrum look big in this? It's quite wide, isn't it? And those spindly wheels might be an issue further down the course. We'll wait and see. Which was very easily navigated. This is where the problem starts sometimes, but no problem for this particular team. Over the where the problems come. Here's the kicker then. Over we go. Really good run. Very smooth. The kart in one piece. Very impressive. Oh, it went slightly wrong at the end. Haybell's got a whack at the end. And then with the kicker to come, able to keep it in line, keep the speed up, fly over the kicker. And that's a really nice run, Ed, from Does My Scrum Look Big in This? Good run.
And you can see why. 35 for the performance as well. A good time here might well make this one the team to beat here in London today. But they've got to be quick down the course. They're through the Lido, but they're going to have to get quicker than this. That's impressive too with the green smoke. Over the Lolly Drop, more green smoke. There we go, 23. Now they go over the Grand Slammer. Very spectacular, this one, despite one or two little pieces coming off. Moving towards the Sizzler, over the Sizzler. It's been solid, it's been unspectacular, but it's a very creative soapbox with a good performance and a time of 44.69. There we see over the Lido, and they were smooth through there, not quite as quick as some that we've seen. You saw when they went through the speed trap at 23, they weren't quite as quick as some, but that led to a smooth ride. And the finish over the Sizzler before the finish line. So there we go, 20 for the performance. And on Alan's 50th, he gets to ride the track here at Alexandra Palace in the birthday cake soapbox. into Lido. Big splash. Got a face full there, Alan, didn't he? This team from Glasgow, the cake starts to fall apart over lolly drop. And it's making steering difficult. Look, he can't hold it. He's gone. They've gone. Let's have a look at it. So there they go through Lido, and they're all okay there despite the fact they're wet. But it's the next thing that does the damage. Lolly drop is the problem. And he couldn't steer it, look, and he's gone one way and the other, and the momentum was all against him. And in the end, they roll out. They're both okay, but it was spectacular. There it is from the other side, and you can see there that Alan had absolutely no chance whatsoever. And the design engineer, Zofia and Martin, make it up. They've got to put their foot on the gas at the top and get down, although they've lost most of it already. 34 for the performance, and they are in trouble already, moving down towards the Lido. This doesn't look like it's going to last very long, does it? Over the Lido, they lose a bit more. They've got to get that piece of polystyrene moved, otherwise it's going to act as a brake. Really slow down the circuit because they can't. Oh, look at he's going now. They started to go. For this soapbox, 20 miles an hour through there, not quick enough. Over the bone shaker, oh, it's gone. And they've both gone as well. Phil and Nick are out. From there. Always wobbling about through there. Polystyrene block at the front, lost them all kinds of time. 127.84. And there's the Grand Slammer, absolutely totaling that soapbox.
It's a very streamlined card, isn't it, this one? And we've got the flower accompaniment too. The bakers are in the house. Here we go then. They mind the gap. Plenty of momentum to start off with, and don't forget they have promised not to touch the brakes. Over the wedge, no problem there. Slightly heavy, but okay. Over the apples and pears, no problem there. Very, very fast. They lose the strawberries, but they don't lose momentum. Down they go through the chicane, and he's not touching the brakes at all. Only the kicker to go. Over the kicker we go. It's a really good landing. It's a really fast time. You could hear the polystyrene pop as they landed over the kicker. It was a really good run. Look at the speed through the chicane. Really, really nice. Fantastic run, Ed, by Team A Piece of Cake. Very fast and very fluent.
Aidan and Finley are behind the controls. Aidan is the pilot and captain. Finley is the co-pilot. Craig and Carl make up the rest of the team. Have they got the magic formula for success here in London? They are through the Lido, are they? No, they're not. They were and then they weren't. That's where it happened through the Lido, look. It was all about the bounce, and you can't get it back again when it starts to move that way. There's the aerial view. Looked okay at that point, then bang. Straight left and into the bales. It's what they're there for, to protect the big crowd here today. And there we go. The bounce didn't help at all, and there was nothing that Aidan could do to get it back in a straight line. There are four guys who are part of the custom motorbike scene, all know each other from the Bike Shed, which is a bike hangout in Shoreditch. 28 for the performance. Let's see what Gavin can do. Three blind mice into the Lido, through the Lido, sends the beach ball flying. There's plenty of speed here, one wheel at the back, two at the front, bit wobbly there, but he's okay. Nose first into that, which led to that big spray of water. 24 miles an hour over the Grand Slammer, still going through the chicane, down towards the Sizzler, needs to keep the speed up through the haze, over the Sizzler, down towards the finish line, and three blind mice will cross the line in a time of 41.89 seconds. All the time, never quite got as fast as he wanted to be, and finished off over the Sizzler.
These cars that we've seen today, a lot of work's gone into it. There's been a fantastic spirit among all of the competitors. Anyway, here go Team Spitfire in the Firebird, and down it goes, and they are convinced it's going to come back in one piece, and it's going to go down a storm. They're safely over the first obstacle. Arriving at the wedge. So far, so good. Bit of a heavy landing there. Over the apples and pears. Still in one piece and still moving extremely well. They didn't tell us this. No excuses really with the amount of technology that's gone into putting it together. Over the kicker to finish. It's a heavy landing, but it's a really good run. It's a fantastic looking kart, and they didn't let anybody down, did they, with the technology that went into putting it together, clearly paying off. And it was a really smooth ride as well, which finished over the kicker, landing on the front two wheels, then the back down, and over the finish line. Really good run by Firebird. They show us how it's done here at the Red Bull Soapbox race.
Alan, the co-pilot, Poppy, Ellie and Kyla are the crew, and they've got a performance score of 40 to go with 24 for creativity. Is this one going to be fast enough, and can the gymnast maintain that pose on the top all the way down? Here's the first test. The answer, oh, look at that! Oh, the answer's emphatically no. And the wheel's gone at the back as well. They've lost one of the wheels. Well, he's still on, but he's no use to them. And it grinds to a halt. Not a lot you can do about that, fellas. Who'd be a gymnast, eh? Look at that. Now, the wheel went as well. Your eyes were taken by the exploding gymnast. At the same time, the Lido had damaged the back wheel irreparably too. The end of the road for Arabian Beam Machine. With Dan the pilot is on its way. 33 for the performance, 20 for the creativity. Now let's see some speed. Down towards the Lido. The spectators wait. Through he goes, very spectacular. Can he keep it? Yes, he can. I don't know how he did that. Over the lolly drop. How did he keep it straight over the Lido? The Grand Slammer, 25 miles an hour, flies the Grand Slammer through the chicane, down towards the Sizzler, over the Sizzler, down towards the finish line, bouncing all over the place, and somehow he manages to keep it going, avoids the bail, gets over the finish line. Watch it here over the Lido, he's all over the place, look at the back, side to side, he's wrestling with the steering wheel, don't know how he stopped it flipping over. And he had other problems towards the end of the course as well. And then when you get over the Sizzler towards the end, it all goes wrong again towards the finish line. And he did so well.